Let us go with Java introduction. So before we enter into Java, let me ask one small question. So whenever you want to develop software applications, we are having two approaches to develop the software applications. One is structured approach, and one more is object-oriented approach. Structured programming, object-oriented programming. So can you take some example languages which are structured approach? Any idea? Older languages like C language. C is structured programming. Pascal, COBOL, Fortran, all older languages are structured programming. So can you take some examples of object-oriented programming?
Java.
Any other?
HTML.
HTML is not object-oriented. It's a scripting language.
Okay. Java and
.NET, PHP, C++.
CSS also.
CSS is object environment, not object-oriented. It's a predefined objects. Okay, which I discussed once I enter into that. Okay, object-oriented are like Java, C++, .NET, PHP. All these are object-oriented. Okay, so Java comes under what? Object-oriented programming. So you can see Java is an object-oriented programming language. Developed by James Gosling at Sun Microsystems. Developed by James Gosling at Sun Microsystems. And this Sun Microsystem is now merged with which company in area? Sun Microsystem is acquired by any idea?
No.
Oracle Corporation.
Okay,
now Java is a product of what? Oracle now. Okay. Sun Microsystem is now acquired by Oracle Corporation. So now onwards. And it is in the year 2010. In the year 2010, your Sun Microsystem is acquired by Oracle. So from 2010 onwards, your Java is a product of what? Oracle Corporation. Okay. So since we said Java is object-oriented, so before we enter into Java, we should have a basic idea of object-oriented concepts. So without having basic idea of object-oriented, we cannot enter into Java. So we are in 6 important object-oriented concepts. They are objects, classes, data abstraction, data encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. So these are the 6 important features of object-oriented. So to enter into Java, we should have a basic idea of these two words only, these two terminologies, object and class. So remaining are optional to us now to understand, to enter into Java. So what I do today is, today I'll give a small overview of object and class, and these all remaining we'll discuss once again in Java directly. So of course we discuss all these things once again in Java. So the topic only goes for 4 to 5 days for us. Only to discuss about all these things is in Java. Okay. So let us go with object today. So the meaning of object is like any real-time entity where I can give at least one property. For example, if you consider laptop, what properties can we give for laptop? What do you see in laptop before you purchase?
RAM
capacity,
memory,
memory, hard disk capacity, processor speed, right? So screen size, the color of laptop, the price of laptop, the make, the model, these all things we see, right? Okay. So these are what? Properties. If you are able to give at least one property minimum, then we can say it is an object. So you can define an object like an object is a real-time entity. An object is what? It is a real-time entity which has identity, state, and behavior.
Okay.
Which has identity, state, and behavior. Let us understand these
Okay.
three terms: identity, state, and behavior using a diagram.
Okay.
So let us understand more about what is this object. So let us consider one object like car. We are considering an object like car.
Okay.
So how to identify a car? By using its unique identification registration number, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So we can identify a vehicle using the registration number like ID. ID we generally give the registration number like some number.
Okay.
Okay, then we go with the state. The meaning of state of an object is the properties what we give to the object. So what features we can give for car? What do you see in car?
The model.
Right. The make, the model. What else?
The color.
Color.
Other specifications like horsepower.
Engine number.
Yeah.
Capacity. Right.
Yes.
The seating capacity.
Yeah.
Okay. The price of the car.
Yes.
Okay. Let us see. The fuel type like petrol or diesel like that. All those things we see.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
So these properties, okay, these are called as state. These are called as what? State. And in this state, we can even use the terminologies. So this state, we can even call it as data members or variables. This state, we can even call it as what? Data members or variables.
Okay.
Variables, or we can even call it as fields, or we can even call it as properties.
Okay.
Okay. All the terminologies are similar. Clear? Right? For an object, we can even go with behavior. The meaning of behavior is the operations what we can do on car.
Okay.
The operations what we can perform on car. So what we can do with car? We can drive, right?
Drive.
What else?
Yeah.
What else? We can apply brake, right?
Yes.
We can change gear.
Yeah.
We can reverse.
Yes.
We can stop like this.
Okay.
Okay, these are the operations, functionalities. When you see parentheses,
Okay.
they are functionalities, functions.
Okay.
Okay, this behavior, we can even call it as methods or functions.
Okay.
This behavior, we can even call it as what? Methods or functions, or even we can say operations. All the meanings are same.
Okay.
Functions are operations. Okay, right? Clear with the term object?
Yes.
Object means it contains ID, state, and behavior. Okay, and what are the diagram I'm drawing? I'll be sending this diagram. Even the document also, I'll send it to your email ID. And even the class is getting recorded. I'll send the recording also to you once we complete the class. So once I get your email ID from Swarup officially, I'll send all these documents, and it's a regular process.
Okay, thank you.
And once I start Java basics, I'll be going with assignments. I'll be giving assignments every day, so which you need to do and submit that.
Sure. Okay? Yeah. Yes.
The next one, class. So the meaning of class is a class. You can see a class is a collection of related objects.
Okay.
Related objects, which I'll elaborate more about this definition with a good example again. Then we can even define a class like a class is a collection of data members and methods. Means the state of your object will act as data members inside the class, The state will act as data members inside the class, and the behavior will act as methods inside the class. Like how to create a class in object-oriented, any object-oriented, we use a keyword class and the name of the class. Keyword means a predefined word and the name of the class. So example, I'm taking with employee. Okay. In this employee, you can go with some data members. Like
Employee
INT, employee number.
Okay.
INT is what here? It's a data type. Which I discuss about data types one second when we enter into Java basics.
Sure.
String, employee name.
Okay.
Double, employee salary. What is double? What type of values we can store in double?
Yeah, which has like 0.12 such kind
Right,
of
right.
value.
Yeah, decimal points. So we are in float. Float and double both are same. The difference is in double we can store a bigger value than float. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So which I discuss more in Java basics. We can go with some methods like void set employee details.
Okay.
Whenever I say method, we end with parentheses and we write some code inside this. What's the meaning of void?
It will not return anything.
Right. Void means no return.
Okay.
Then I'm going with one more method here. Void display employee details.
Okay.
Where we write some code to display. So we are not worried about code today. So we are worried about what is a class. A class is a collection of data members and methods. That's it. That point you remember. Okay.
Okay.
Once we create the class, the members of the class, whenever I say member, it can be our data members or even methods.
Okay.
So the members of the class are accessed using what object? So this is the point is required to enter into Java. So what is the point?
Okay.
The members of the class are accessed using objects with a dot operator.
Okay.
With a dot operator. So whenever I say members, it can be either data members of the class or even methods. Okay, using objects with the dot operator. So this point is required to enter into Java. Okay, Swati?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
How to create objects here is the syntax of creating object in Java is, don't worry too much syntaxes today. We take the class name, then object name equal to new class name. As an example, what is the class we have created above? What is the name of the class?
Class.
Employee, right?
Employee. Yeah.
We have created the class employee. Employee. So employee, then object name equal to new, again employee.
Employee. Yeah.
Okay. So don't worry this meaning what is this new and what is this employee. So which I discuss later. Don't worry syntaxes today. Only the word is we have to create object here, object of a class. So in this one,
okay,
is an object of class employee, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So once you create object means it will allocate memory. Class is like a data type. Object is like a variable. Once you allocate memory for object, then by using that object only we can access the members like this. A dot employee number equal to 111. With the dot operator we have to access the members. So this point is required to enter into Java.
Okay.
Set employee details. Whenever I call the method, it will go to the method, the code inside the method will get executed. Okay? Right?
Yes.
So the members of the class are accessed using objects with the dot operator. Okay, this point is clear with these two terms? The meaning of object in class?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Let me make you elaborate about what the meaning of object in class with a good example. That is identifying objects and classes. So when some requirement or when some scenario is given, from the given scenario, the first step is we have to identify the objects and classes so that we can start writing the program, developing the application. So how to identify the objects and classes in the given scenario? Because when we say object oriented, we start writing the code with class, right?
Yes.
So class name, and we go with some data members and methods. So first of all, you should know how to identify the classes. And classes are identified using objects. So let us take one small scenario to understand more about these two terms, object and classes. Let me take one small example, like Mr. XXX teaches Java at RRR Technologies.
Okay.
PPP attends Java sessions. PPP attends what? Java sessions.
Okay.
Mrs. XXX teaches testing at the same company.
Okay.
Mrs. XXX teaches testing at the same company. Then QQQ attends testing sessions. So this is a small scenario. From this one, first step is we have to identify the objects here. So how to identify the objects is the nouns in the scenario are your objects. The English grammar word noun.
Okay.
The nouns in the scenario are your objects. So in this one, which are the nouns here? Which are the objects here?
Yeah, Mr. XXX.
Right. Mr. XXX, you can come word by word. Then after that, after
RRR
Mr.
Technologies.
XXX, before that we are having Java.
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 RRR Technologies.
Then
PPP.
PPP,
Mrs. XXX.
Mrs. XXX,
QQQ.
testing and QQQ,
And
right?
testing. Yeah.
So these are the objects in the scenario. Once we identify the objects, the next step is we have to categorize the objects. Categorize. Categorize
Okay.
means like Mr. XXX and Mrs. XXX. So what is the role they are playing? What is the common name we can see? What these are here?
Teachers.
Teachers, right? They are called as faculty or teacher or professor, like anything.
Yes. Yeah.
Java and testing. These are what here?
Technologies. Technology.
Technologies or courses, what we do.
Okay.
Like this. Then RRR, it's a company or institute.
Yes.
PPP and QQQ,
Students.
student. So the class name should be singular, student. Okay. So these are your classes.
Okay.
These are your classes. So what is a common name? We first identify the objects. From objects we categorize the objects and we give one common name. That is called as your, based on the role they are doing. They are called as classes. That's the reason we say a class is what? A class is a collection of
Relative objects.
related objects.
Yeah.
A class is what? It is a collection of what? Related objects. So
Related
clear with the definition now? Object and class?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, right.
Okay. So to say simple words, Swati is an object of class student. Raj is an object of class faculty. Got it? The existing real things are your objects. A common thing, common name is your class. Got it?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
So these are the two words are required to enter into Java, the meaning of class and object.
Okay.
Let us go with the next one. That is Java versions. The meaning of Java versions is what? The enhancements.
Yes.
So like if you take Windows, we are having Windows XP, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10 like that, right?
Yeah. Yes.
The enhancements only we call it as Java versions.
Yeah.
So Java started with the version, we call it as JDK, alpha and beta first. Alpha and beta. It was in the year 1994, but public release was done in 1990. So Java has come in 1990. The next version is JDK 1.0. They have given the name 1.0, and it was in the year 1996. The meaning of JDK is Java Development Kit.
Okay.
Java Development Kit. So this JDK, when you download and install, it comes with some tools where we can able to compile and run our Java programs, and it comes with predefined libraries, predefined classes. So day after tomorrow I'll discuss how to download Java and install Java on our machines. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Next version is JDK 1.1. It was in the year 1997. Okay. They have changed the name of the versions. Like we started calling it as J2SC 1.2. Instead of JDK, they are calling it as J2SC, Java to Standard Edition.
Okay.
And it has come in the year 1998. And the code name for this one is Playground. So internally, while developing this version, they have internally used a technical name for this Playground. Okay, this is called as code names. Code. Okay. Next version is J2SC 1.3. It was in the year 2000. Okay, no need to remember the code names, everything. Okay, just I'm giving document to you. No need to remember all this. Okay. The code name is best. And the next version is J2SC 1.4. It was in the year 2002. And the code name is Merlin. Next version J2SC 5.0. Instead of 1.5, they started giving the name as 5.0. Internally, it is 1.5. No issues. But that's it. 1.5, or you can even say 5.0. But official terminology, they called it as 5.0. And it was in the year 2005. And the code name is Tiger.
Okay.
And again, they have changed the version name, like they started calling it as J2SC 6. Instead of 5.0, instead of J2SC, they started calling it as J2 Java SC. Java SC 2 has been removed, so they started calling it as Java SC 6, and it was in the year 2006. And the code name is Mustang. And next version is Java SC 7, and it was in the year 2011. Code name is Dolphin. And the latest version is Java SC 8. This is the latest version. Okay, they did not give any code name for Java SC 8. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what is the latest version here? 8. So Java 8 we are going to use in our applications. Okay. And when we are discussing Java, I'll discuss what features are added from Java 5. Okay, what features are added in Java 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, we'll discuss.
Sure.
The next one, we are having Java categories. Java categories. So we are having 3 categories of Java, that is Java SC, Java EE, and Java ME. 3 categories of Java: Java SC, Java EE, and Java ME. Java SC stands for Java Standard Edition. Java Standard Edition. EE stands for even Java Enterprise Edition.
Okay.
And ME stands for Java Micro or Mobile Edition.
Okay.
And this Java Standard Edition is used to develop standalone or desktop applications. Used to develop what? Standalone or desktop applications. So can you take some examples of standalone applications?
No.
Standalone or desktop, which are independent.
Okay.
Standalone means what? Which works only in one machine.
Okay, which doesn't have
Any other machine to connect.
Yes, yeah.
Any examples? Lot of examples.
Yeah.
Browser.
Yes.
Notepad, Paint.
Yes. Yeah.
MS Word, MS Office, complete MS Office. These are all what? Calculator. These are all standalone. So when you want to open, do I need to connect to any other machine?
No.
They are independent, right? It's own independent of its own machine. That's the reason we say standalone or desktop applications. So your core Java is called as standalone. Okay, standard edition.
Yeah.
Core Java.
Yes.
Enterprise edition. This is used to develop web applications. Web applications. So, like we are having this one like Make My Trip, Gmail, Facebook, all these are web applications where we require a network connection in order to access. So the execution is happening in some other place. We get only the results. Okay.
Yes.
So this is your advanced. Okay.
Okay.
This one, as the name says, used to develop mobile applications. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So standard edition is your core Java and enterprise edition is your advanced. Okay, where we discuss how to develop web applications. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Any questions for up to here?
No.
Right. So let me stop here today, and tomorrow I'll be entering into the next one, Java versions.
Okay.
Where we discuss 10 important versions of Java. Then day after tomorrow we'll go with the practical approach, like how to download and install Java. We'll see, and we'll develop a Java application, and we'll see what settings are required to develop Java applications.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Complete practical approach. Okay. And at that time goes for every day 1 hour. Okay. Only for this today I'm taking very small. So tomorrow onwards it will go near to 1 hour. Okay.
Yeah. Sure. No problem. Yeah.
Right. So it won't cross 1 hour every day. It won't cross. Never crosses.
Okay. Okay.
So any other things, Swati, you want to ask?
That is all actually.
Okay. Okay. Once I get the mail ID from Swarup, so I'll be sharing the documents to you. Okay.
Yeah. Sure. Okay, Raj. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Sir. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
I can use the same link up to this. So this link is for 7th June to 9th June.
Okay.
It's 7:15 AM.
So how long does it take the whole?
The total duration of this course goes for 60 hours maximum.
Okay.
Max.
Okay.
Okay. Right?
Yeah, it includes Java, HTML, XML, Java threading.
HTML, XML, all those things, small topics we'll be covering. XML, Java, jQuery also we do it. Okay. And even we'll go with the frameworks like Start, Spring, and Hibernate.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Raj. Thank you.
Yeah, that's about for today. So thank you very much. See you tomorrow. You can use same link to join. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Thank you.